Little Rock, Arkansas. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of updates. I'm very excited to give you the update, but today's video is going to be about gym anxiety, especially if you're a new lifter. But I am not a new lifter, as a lot of you guys know. I've been lifting for over 8 years now, and as someone who has social anxiety and generalized anxiety disorder, I am anxious in new places and anxious around people. And so when I go to new gyms, I get all that gym anxiety. So we're gonna talk about that today and how I manage. But first, let's go ahead and get our lift in. So cute. Big dog here, baby. Hello my friends. Today we are going to talk about gym anxiety and how to deal with it. So just a little background on me. I have been lifting for 8 years, like I mentioned in the previous clip, but I also have general anxiety disorder. Being in new situations, new environments with new people gets me a little anxious. Even though I've been lifting for years, I still sometimes experience just your general gym anxiety that is incredibly common, especially in new lifters. Almost everyone has to go through this uncomfortability of gym anxiety. So we're gonna talk about first, what is gym anxiety? Gym anxiety is just this nervousness from unfamiliarity, and anytime we are in a new environment, it is completely natural and instinct to be a little bit nervous or shy or uncomfortable. But we're gonna talk about how to get through that, what to do. So I actually took a poll on my Instagram, and I will just pop it up on the screen for you. I'm gonna put it over here. Good Lord. 79% of you have experienced gym anxiety before in your life. So what this means is that most people have been in your shoes. If that's the reason why you're shy, is like, oh, I'm new and all these people are advanced and have been here for a long time. We all remember what it's like to be uncomfortable for the first time, and we're understanding of that. So I then took it a step further and asked people what was the cause of their gym anxiety. 32%, so the majority, said that the answer was all of the above. 25% of people said that the lack of confidence and fear of judgment is what caused them the most anxiety. Following close behind that, 24% of people said that the social anxiety, the new environment, and new people just in general gave them the gym anxiety. And then 19% of you said that lack of knowledge / not knowing what to do in the gym is what caused the gym anxiety. Personally, when I first got started, before I became a personal trainer, before I was consistently going to the gym, I had it was overwhelming anxiety from multiple different areas. So I actually stuck to the cardio machines, not even the Stairmaster. I was so uncomfortable, I didn't even know how to use the Stairmaster. I literally went to the treadmill every single time until I realized this is not empowering. I wanna lift heavy, I wanna do the thing. So what did I do to take those steps to get there? We're gonna talk about that as a new lifter, and we're also gonna talk about it for me as an advanced lifter who still sometimes gets gym anxiety when I go to new environments with new people. But I do want to say ahead of time, just use these as stepping stones, not as something to rely on. You do want to continue getting uncomfortable so that you can continue growing, and without discomfort, you will not grow. So the first tip is to get a gym tour. If you are not familiar with an area, just signing up and just wandering around is going to be almost embarrassing. It's not embarrassing, by the way. It's not actually embarrassing, but to us, it's going to feel embarrassing because we're uncomfortable. We don't know where anything is. If you go to a commercial gym, they're going to have a front desk. The front desk is there to help you. The second tip is the front desk is almost always where I make my friends first. The front desk are people you are going to see consistently every time you go in. They typically work the same shifts. When you start making friends with those front desk workers, you'll also naturally start making friends with other people who talk to the front desk workers. And then from there, you'll just start to build up your community within the gym, and it really starts to feel like your safe place. And then your next tip is to train during off-peak hours. Off-peak hours are basically the times that most people are at work. So the busier times in the gym are usually from 6 a.m. until 8 a.m. and the busier hours in the evenings are usually 5 to 8 p.m. It's a really good way to get more comfortable with training with different equipment without feeling like people are watching you. So the next tip is to walk in there with a plan. If you have a plan written down in your notes, written down in Google Sheets, that's usually how I give my programs out to my clients, is just like Excel spreadsheets. You have exactly what you need to do, and you just walk up to that equipment, and so you're not kind of wandering around like, oh my gosh, what do I do next? For me personally, when I first got started, I used bodybuilding.com, did a lot of things wrong. I didn't know what I was doing, but the thing was, at least I got started and had a plan that I followed incorrectly, but that doesn't matter. It's what got me started, right? And I guess that can lead into the next tip, which is to hire a personal trainer. A personal trainer not only will be able to show you the equipment and get you more comfortable with the gym itself, but it will teach you how to do the movements correctly, so that if you're one of those people who feels uncomfortable or has the gym anxiety because you don't know what you're doing, having a trainer who will get you a program, who will teach you those movements, will help not only ease that anxiety, but also help prevent injury, make you stronger, and get you to your goals more effectively. If you are interested in working with a virtual personal trainer or an online coach, you can apply with the link in the bio. I am accepting new clients. This is the one for my shy people. I took the people who are new lifters, and if someone was shy, I would always take people to a corner of the gym. Usually corners are the best place to train, where you can feel a little bit more comfortable to do things without feeling like eyes are on you. Now, if you can't have a personal trainer, which is, having a personal trainer is a luxury, what you can do is get started with a friend and have an accountability buddy. Just knowing they're there if you do get anxious is nice, but if you're starting out, you guys can plan your workouts together and do the movements in the same area if if you have different plans or whatever. But having a person there with you as a friend is also a great start, so that you don't feel like you're in there alone. The reason why machines are great for beginners is because there are pictures on the side of the machine that show you how to do the movement. They're harder to do wrong. So I am a fan of it for that reason, to kind of push you, give that little push to get away from just the cardio equipment to okay, we're in the weight room now, you know, or we're getting closer, we're one step closer to the weight room. And the last tip, some people might not think this is important, but it is actually extremely important. When you walk into the gym feeling confident, you are going to feel like the best version of yourself. And when you're the best version of yourself, you're going to be more likely to kind of get out of your comfort zone a little more than maybe you would have if you were wearing something that made you feel uncomfortable. So some girls might want to wear, you know, booty shorts and put on makeup, and some girls might just want to wear sweatpants and something that they're more comfortable in. And what's comfortable to one person might be uncomfortable to the other, and there's no wrong answers as to what makes you feel comfortable and what doesn't. I would even go into the bathroom beforehand and do like a little squat test, make sure your pants, your leggings aren't see-through, your shorts aren't see-through. Practice, make sure it feels comfy in all the areas. It's not too tight when you squat down, it's not too tight when you do whatever movements you're gonna do, because sometimes what you feel comfortable walking around in isn't what you feel comfortable exercising in. That is my last tip. I do want to mention one more thing, because I know a big portion of gym anxiety is feeling like you're going to be judged by others, or you're anxious because you feel like eyes are on you. Something I want to say about this is, listen, I am right there with you. I think we all have some sort of like little small bit of fear of judgment, but at the end of the day, we can't let that fear of judgment stop us. And one small thing to consider is that usually the people who judge others the most are going to be the ones who fear being judged back. The world is like a mirror, and how your brain operates is how you think the rest of the world operates, but that's not actually the truth. So what this means is, if you are constantly judging the people around you, the people around you are also going to be judging you in your eyes. And then on the other hand, if you are welcoming and open and understanding and kind, you are going to see that the world is welcoming and understanding and kind right back to you. And so it's also just kind of like what you put out to the world is what you are going to receive. So if you are fearful of judgment, try to change your mindset around on that and think, no, this is a place for me to grow and learn and experience and make new friends and new opportunities. And you are going to see new friends come to you, new opportunities come to you, growth come to you. Of course, there are people who are going to judge. Those are the people who are going to judge everyone around them and judge themselves. So they're living in their own little bubble. But if you change that around and really focus on the positive and work on the positive, and it's something that you work on as much as you work on your gym goals, you're going to see growth in so many different aspects of your life, not just the gym, but you will definitely see gym progress. So if you guys are interested in virtual training, online coaching, I do powerlifting coaching, strength coaching, virtual personal training, all of those things. You can, I also do nutrition coaching. You can apply with the link in the bio. I am currently accepting new clients. I also have programs that you can follow a little more hands-on with yourself. That came out wrong, but it's a little bit more hands-off from me, is what I kind of meant to say. If you're interested in any of those, link is in the bio. www.flexclub.fit is my website. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.